Hey, good morning. It's Friday. We're just getting ready here to spread this load, finish up cleaning. We got the lower barn to do one more pen. So it's approximately about 8:30, going on 9 o'clock. As you can see, the weather just a little bit cloudy. I had 2 or 3 sprinkles, but not much. I just finished putting in corn fodder, 4 bales, $200. What we could value of it at. I'd like to try to keep track of our expenses, what it cost versus spreading fertilizer. So if I have fertilizer come in and get the same value. Now, I do not have analysis on the manure, so that's one little downfall. Hey, Grumpy. Did you want to go out and see the world? But anyway, I have already got analysis on manure, so I just kind of go by what that was a few years ago, what a ton pen pack is worth. Having the corn fodder already on hand in the fields, you still got to come up with a number. So here we have brand new stuff in here for these girls, and we'll walk around here and we'll look at the manure spreader again. So they're going to eat. We put 2 bales in here earlier this, well, I guess it was today's Friday, Thursday. I think it was Wednesday I cleaned this out. And then there's barely a little bit left. And then I just threw another bale on top to get it built up here again. Keeping them clean really helps on the calves, especially new calves coming. Like at 142, she's gonna drop a calf soon. She's huge. You can see the calf actually dropped on her. So we need to keep it nice and bedded in here. You know, when you have your baby next storm, she should be bagged up pretty good. And there's 3 or 4 of them here yet. I think really bagged up. So we did have 4 calves early, and they're doing really well. They're troublemakers, always out. But anyway, lots of bedding. They'll go through and eat what they want. They'll shove it around, and gives them a nice dry environment. There's another 43. I think she's ready to have a calf. There's another one starting to bag up. And then we got all these over here. I just finished cleaning last night, and you'll already seen that video before this one. And we bedded this down in the dark with, see, how many bale do we bring in here? 4 bale, I believe. 3 or 4 bale. I think it was 3. So that gives you a nice thick layer of dry material. And then we'll just maintain it with 1 bale here and there just to keep it. But that will suck up the moisture and the juices on the floor as it goes through with the pee and stuff. But yeah, nice looking calves. They've been there nice and tight. But anyway, yeah, they'll just go ahead and eat as much as they want. Here's my last string. I don't like to keep any strings in here. I knew I had 1 more. That's why I came in here too, to walk around. So I'll leave 1 string on. I'll come in here and I'll throw the bale and then use the skidder to shove it around. And then I got to go find my string. So I found this was the last one. Would you get a bath of something all over you? So this should be good for a little while. Give them 4 or 5 days, and then we'll come back in with another bale to just maintain it. We're still bringing in grass, hay, and triticale. We'll put 1 bale of grass hay on and let it chew them down. And it's been working really nice there with that way that's set up. It takes them about, that small, we'll put a bale of sorghum or triticale on top of that. I did not start feeding the sorghum yet. And it just keeps them nice shape. They need grass and they need fiber in their diet, especially when they get right around calving time. just helps clean them and stuff with afterbirth, and she's bagging up a little bit there. So, but yeah, the 4 calves we had are doing really well. You can just see the different colors there where I brought fresh bedding in, and where we did just 2 days ago. It's already starting to get wet. Now I could have cleaned that out there a little bit, but I was already full and I didn't want to start another load out of here. So we got them back down on the concrete with lots of fresh corn stalks. This is double chopped, so it looks really fine. But yeah, so his barn's finally done. There's Big Spartan. He's been acting a little aggressive lately. There's one ready to calve. 4 days, I imagine. Wait, she's walking. We'll stay on this side of him. He's a good boy, but he wasn't happy I took 200 down to the other pen. They were kind of buddies and stuff. But he's a nice looking animal. But we keep a close eye on him. Try to keep the kids away from him and stuff. But still has this little scar across his face down to his nose. Alright, we're going to go out and spread this load. If it don't rain here, I'm going to hook up to the chisel plow, and I like to work it in the ground right away. And then just, you can lose your nitrogen just from leaching through the sunlight. And just gives you a little bit better of a manure management. And it allows the ground to warm up faster for springtime. These are all the practices I like to continue, even with our new location when we get there, and we'll do the same thing. And then again, it's all going to build up soil again and build a herd up and start all over. So it's the things I've done here on this farm, you know, I won't do again. You know, certain things and building things and changing things, and it's been a really good learning process here. So, and we all keep learning. Nothing stops in farming. So what works this year will not work next year, maybe, just because we're dealing with different weather conditions. But all right, let's go down to the lower barn. But before we do that, we're going to run out here with this load and spread it quick, and then down here to these beef calves, we'll clean their pen out and put another bale in. But yeah, the 4 bales, just figured $200 for bedding, and that adds on, and then it takes a calf to replace it. And so you can see, you know, it's not a cheap process, but once you get a nice thick pen pack in here, it doesn't take as much to maintain it, because your bottom layer is going to suck up. And where I was cleaning out, the floor was actually dry down below, so it's doing its job. Alright guys, we'll talk to you in a little bit here. We're going to jump in the tractor.